After oxygen and water, internet has become the third most essential commodity. Perhaps virtually it's impossible to survive without having an access to the internet. Therefore, it's very essential for you and me to understand that internet of today is not decentralized, which means it has been controlled by very few players. Therefore, to address this problem, we have this new project by the name Internet Computers who wish to give back the control of internet back to the user. Welcome to Katosh Tubes, I'm host Paras, and in today's video I will talk about Internet Computers with ICP token and how it has a plan to bring back the internet control back to the users. I will talk about an in-depth detail about this project, so do watch the complete video. And also, if you wish to read about this project and any other cryptocurrency projects, you can check the link in the description and also visit my website, which is katoshTubes.com, to browse the cryptocurrencies of your choice. Having said that, let's jump right in and explore Internet Computers. As always, I will take you through the list of topics that I wish to cover in this video. So here goes the list. I will start with what is Internet Computers, then I will take you through what is ICP Coin, followed by I will talk about the technology, which is Internet Computers ecosystem, what all it contains. Further, I will talk about a little bit into ICP funding, then I will take you through the benefits and drawbacks of Internet Computer, followed by the ICP Coin price prediction. And then finally, I will tell you, is ICP Coin a good investment or not? I will start with what is Internet Computers. Internet Computers call themselves a third generation blockchain, which is capable of smart contract computations and dApps creation. It was founded by a guy named Dominic William, the guy right here, in the year 2016, and has a team of over 200 ace developers, researchers, and operators. It is powered by a foundation named Dfinity, which is a Swiss-based foundation, a non-profit organization, which is again founded by the founder of Internet Computers, Dominic Williams. Now he has a vision in mind, and that is to free the internet from the control of major players. As you can see, the one who owns the servers owns the internet. One who owns the softwares owns the internet. Take for example, if you wish to launch your own app on, let's say, Google Android, can you publish it without any approval? Of course you can't. You need to take a permission of Google, and once if Google agrees to publish it, then only you can publish your app on Android or let's say Apple iOS. Now what if, imagine an internet where you can publish your app or browse any content freely without revealing your identity. The ICP team wish to give back the control of the internet back to the users and take it back from the big players like Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, and you have Alphabet, which is Google. So that's little bit about the vision of Internet Computers. Now I will take you through what is ICP Coin before jumping back into the ecosystem of ICP. So ICP Coin is the native currency of Internet Computers. Like other coins, like you have Cardano, you have Solana, like these coins, it has a similar role to play on the Internet Computers blockchain. The top 3 use case of ICP Coin is number 1, you can use it for governance, number 2, payment of the gas fee, and number 3, network rewards. Now all these topics I have covered in detail in my post on ICP Coin. You can read them out in the description of the video and read everything that you wish to know about ICP token. The initial supply of ICP token at the moment is 470 million. Now apart from understanding the ICP Coin, it is very important that you understand the ecosystem of Internet Computers. What is it made of? What are the core technologies behind it? And is it really capable of delivering what it promised? And for that, we need to take a look into its ecosystem or core technology. So let me explain its core features one by one in this screen. So the number one and the most important part of internet computer ecosystem is its network nervous system, which is NNS. You can call it as a brain of internet computer. So NNS is an independent autonomous software that manages the entire network. It is the integral part of protocols that are used to build the blockchain with multiple use cases. Now the main role of NNS is to facilitate governance by putting proposals for voting. It is also used to increase the network capacity by creating new subnets, and after that it is also manages the network payments, that how much payments is required for particular computation tasks which are there taking place on the blockchain. And the next part after the NNS is subnet. Now subnet or subnetwork is created when a network nervous system or the NNS combined node of different data centers into the ICP blockchain. Now this is done to increase the capacity of the internet computers. When there is more load on the network or on the blockchain, subnets are created to expand the network capacity to adjust for the load. And that brings me to the next point, and that is cycles. Now cycles reflects the cost an operator has to pay to run the applications on the blockchain. I have a key point to make here, and that is a user like you and me, if we wish to browse the internet of computers or access the blockchain, we do not have to pay any gas fee just to interact with the network. Unlike Ethereum or any other blockchain, a user doesn't have to pay any gas fee. The gas fee will be paid by the creators of dApps or the creator of smart contracts or the creator of website which are operational on internet computers. And the payment has been done in cycle. The ICP coin is divided into multiple cycles, and depending upon the requirement, the developer has to pay for the respective cycle fee or the network fee. For details, you can read my article which is shared in the description about cycles. Next is Neuron. So Neuron is a basic concept of staking. Just like you deposit money in the bank at a fixed deposit rate, and the bank promises you to give a certain percentage of return when you keep your money at the bank, let's say 4 to 8%. Similarly, Neuron is something which helps you stakes your coins on the network for governance and for voting purpose, and for that it reward you for staking. Remember, on ICP you can stake your coins for a minimum of 6 months to a maximum of 8 years. Next is Motoko. Motoko is the programming language of internet computer. It is created to be fast and efficient and basically reduce the usage of resources and cut down the development time. Now there is a very practical use of this language. So TikTok uses approximately 15 million lines of code to run its app, while there is a similar app which was designed on ICP using Motoko by the name CanCan that used just 1000 lines of code. There comes the efficiency. Next is Canister. So Canister, just like you have Cosmos SDK, which is a software development kit. Similarly, you have a Canister, which is again an SDK, and it is specifically created for developers to ease the process of app creation and services on the blockchain. Next, I will talk about a little bit into ICP funding. So ICP never had an ICO. The first round was actually a crowdfunding round which took place in the year 2017, and the token raised a total of $4 million in Bitcoin and Ethereum. After some time, they launched their own private sale by offering coins at a rate of $0.036 per token. And from that, they raised a total of $150 million. At the time of creating the video, the foundation has already raised a total of over $200 million to fund the project. So that's a little bit about the funding part. It will tell you how financially stable this company is. Next, I will talk about the benefit of internet computer. So the number one benefit, the major benefit of internet computer is decentralization of internet. By using its technology, it wishes to take back control from the key players and give it back to you. All you need to do is have an account or an Anchor ID which can be created by accessing its website, which is identity.ic0.app. For details, you can click the link in the description and read the details where I covered how you can get an access to this blockchain. Second most important part is again privacy. Now imagine browsing the internet without revealing your identity. If you have a mobile in your hand, let's say you have an Android phone in your hand, and if you wish to operate or download an app on your mobile, it is mandatory for you to enter your Gmail ID on Android devices. Similarly goes with the Apple devices iOS. Now imagine internet computers where you have a mobile phone equipped with internet computers blockchain and there are a lot of apps or websites on its network. All it will ask is your Anchor ID and nothing else. Your identity will never be revealed to the system, therefore making it more private and secure. Coming to the third biggest advantage of internet computers, and that is it doesn't charge you any gas fee. A user can enter the system and interact with the app, open the app, read the website, do his operations without worrying about gas fee. A user doesn't have to pay any gas fee while on the network. Of course, the gas fee will be paid by the one who is hosting the dApps or creating smart contracts, particularly the developers. Now let's talk about a little bit into drawbacks of internet computers. Of course, if there are benefits, there will be drawbacks. And the number one drawback is it is not actually decentralized system. And why is so? Is because it has something called as NNS, which is Network Nervous System. Now the nervous system favors the one who stake coins on its network for a very longer period of time. Now you may ask what's wrong in that? The point is the biggest stake on the network is of DFINITY Foundation itself, which can stake on the network for a very longer period of time. That makes it particularly centralized. If there is any voting that can take place on the network, of course, the lead votes will be of DFINITY Foundation. That makes it somewhat centralized and not completely decentralized. The next drawback is it has a nascent ecosystem. There are still a lot of apps that needs to be created on the platform to attract user on its blockchain. And the next and final drawback according to me is limited data center. At the time of creating the video, it has only 48 data center with 1300 nodes. Now if internet computers want to accomplish bigger tasks and free the internet, it has to expand its hardware. And that's why the current level of hardware it has will not be enough to sustain internet computers for the long run. So that's about benefits and drawbacks. Now that brings me to the major point that you must be waiting for, and that is the price prediction of ICP coin. Now ICP has its own share of rise and fall. It has rose to a level above $600 and has fallen below $50. At the time of creating the video, it is somewhat ranging between the range of $40 to $50. Now if the fall continues, it can go very well beyond $30. That's not a question to worry about. The question to think is that whether or not it will reach or regain its previous highs, which is way above $600. So for the time being, it doesn't look very positive for the internet computers since the fall has disinterested the investors, and now the investors are looking for better opportunities to invest rather than going with the ICP coin. But again, the bull market is on us. ICP coin is at its lowest value ever. And now anyone who wishes to invest in cryptocurrency will take ICP into consideration. So do expect it to rise back to the range of at least $200 in the bull run. On a very positive side, it can reach and break its peak of over $700 and may attain $1,000. But that is a far-fetched figure. I will reserve my prediction to $200 at the moment. Let the market decide in the coming cycle. The final question is here, and that is ICP coin a good investment? Well, that's the question you need to ask. Do you want a free internet? Do you want a decentralized system in which you can browse the internet worry free without revealing your identity? If your answer is yes, then ICP is a good investment. And if you think the current system of internet is good enough and you're okay to share your identity with the resources, then of course ICP coin may not be something that interests you. Apart from it, it does sound like a decentralized project, but is actually kind of centralized given the fact the NNS being controlled by Dfinity Foundation. So that's a question to think. Comment below and let me know whether or not you wish to invest in ICP token or give it a pass. Let me know and help me decide whether I should also invest in ICP like you or should give it a pass as per your thinking. So that's about the video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Do like the video shared on the screen. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and have a good day.